Restart.
Us.
16. See, I can't even do anything with that. These are ridiculous.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Oh my gosh. That was dumb.
An army's a waste of time for men like me.
This harvest with reaping black-clad heads.
Left, right, left, right.
My spirit's willing and all, but these damn boots are killing me.
Discipline shall bring us victory.
Elven blood.
Give me a time.
All right. Nine.
This could hurt.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
Like this, got sand aplenty. could murder a pint. Very good. Getting to work. Ah, scheiß!
15. That's flippin' insane.
Sorry, turnips back for an encore.
Ooh, I know what I
Off to
should
the
do.
front yet again. I'm all done in a jiffy. Quiet, or the commissar will hear.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Ah, scheiß!
This is ridiculous.
So much anger and suffering. For what?
Off to the front yet again.
What the heck?
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
He's got another big card. Ooh, that's so close. Darkest nights, darkest dreams, cheeks are split with bloody streams. Neath the depths our mistress waits, drunk on terrors her appetite sates. Strength she saps, muddles the head, lures your in, kind words she said. Then swamp you enter to find your end, rejoice for now, you've yet time to spend. We're going to continue up and then back and get that stuff. Lady, our scouts report that substantial riches are located in this abandoned hovel, along with a swarm of vermin. The floor is black with the blood of bloated leeches and maggots. Bats hang from the ceilings and spiderwebs cover the windows. I called for volunteers to recover the valuables. None stepped forward. They're too afraid. We'll leave that for now.
Entering the swamp's easy. Trouble's getting out. Entering the swamp's easy. Trouble's getting out.
Oh, what in the world?
In the distance, Meave spotted a spindle-like shape, which soon proved an enormous, dark obelisk. It stood in the middle of a wetland clearing. Dozens of iron rings dangled from its shaft, clinking and rattling in gusts of wind. Cows, donkeys, and dogs were gathered round the stone, all tied to the rings by ropes. Their hides showed many shallow cuts, seeping blood, festering, drawing mosquitoes in swarms. A number of the animals struggled against their cords, while others, near dead, lay still in the wet, tall grass. Across the clearing, folk emerged from the woods, a handful of peasants with a mule in tow. The beast resisted, stomped, and planted its hooves, perhaps sensing its gruesome fate. The queen decided to question the peasants, and soon learned the animals were their sacrifice to the swamp gods.
They're all about, dearie. Very close. Oh, very, very close.
The toothless old woman whispered.
They hide neath murky waters. Come feed when they hear the drip, drip of blood. The gods look kindly on those what make an offering.
Oh, no, man. We ain't doing this. Stop the blood ritual. Yep.
I know nothing of your gods,
Began the queen, her nose crinkled in disgust.
but any that demand such grisly tribute are not at all worthy of reverence. What you do to these creatures is savagery. Savagery I can't allow.
Run us off, you can.
Replied the old shrew.
But soon as you're gone, we'll come back. As ever, we'll come back.
This I know. So I must take care to leave you naught to come back to.
Over the peasants' howls and pleas, Meave ordered the obelisk brought down. Her soldiers gripped the ropes that hung from it and toppled the shaft. As it hit the ground, it shattered into many small pieces.
You say you know nought of our gods?
The old woman's eyes narrowed. Her voice grew darker still.
Well, don't you worry your head, sweetie. You'll meet him soon enough. They'll tangle your parts. Sow a pox among you, drive it to madness. Every last one. I curse you, all of you, in Gerdakora's name.
Undisturbed by the Harridan's screamed threats, Meave rode on. But her men whispered long of the curse. It weighed on their minds, poisoned their hearts. Each misstep, misfortune, they saw as punishment for their sacrilege.
So we're cursed now. Wonderful. We'll see how that plays out. Is there no loot or anything in here? Oh, goodness. Alright, we'll wait till I'm already negative morale before I go do that. Alright, let's see. Check this. Maybe that's around there. Or is it around here? Yeah, okay. Who's coughing? Why are we coughing? I heard that. Alright, it's been a minute, but we've got a puzzle battle finally. Let's do this puzzle battle. Have you heard of the monster known to Skelligers as him? No, it's a powerful demon that feeds on the souls of those who have committed a terrible evil, but who in Meave's unit could have attracted such a vile creature? Who of the Queen's companions was responsible for an act heinous enough to garner the demon's attention? Okay. Every turn on turn start, play a copy of the last card that the opponent played. This will always target the left. So it's always going to target him. Okay, so if we play Dark Mirror, he's going to play Dark Mirror. And it should move to him, because he's lowest. Okay. Boost the lowest ally by the power of the highest. Okay. And he's got nobody. Well, he's going to play it on him, right? Which does nothing. Okay. If I do this, got a 10 and 5, right? This only does 8 damage. I'm 1 shy. Alright, that didn't work. So, we'll start with that. And then we're gonna heal. Then if I do... If I do this 8 times, it's going to hit him 8 times. Still didn't work. What am I missing? Gotta start with that. I'm almost positive. So he's 19. Oh, okay. Okay, so he's gonna do 8 onto him. And then he is now the highest. Oh, but he's not the lowest now. Alright, I think I have the right idea here. Okay. He's gonna do 8. Right? Alright. So, when I play this, if I do this, he goes down to 9. And 16. He's gonna do 8 to him. So I should do 8 to him. And that leaves him the highest. There we go. Nice. Alright, that puzzle was a little more difficult. Ooh. Well, I think there's a couple cards we haven't even looked at yet. Spawn 3 copies of a Death Wish unit on the battlefield, then destroy them. Okay. Move 6 random enemies to the other row and damage them by 2. Lady, we've searched the enemy's camp. The tents are splattered in blood and the shields lie scattered on the grass. But there's no sign of the bodies. We also found a map tucked inside one of the chests. It appears the Nilfgaardians buried their regimental safe, as if they had expected danger and knew not whether they'd return. Okay. Is that... I think that's right here. Yep, there it is. Count Caldwell. Slimy bastard.
In Angren, all decomposes, be it dead or very much alive. Rot blights trees, seeping sores torment beasts, and the whole swamp emits the acrid, stifling stench of decay. So when, in the swamp's distant corner, the Lyrians caught whiffs of smoke and roasted meat, they stopped dead in their tracks. The scouts followed their noses to a clearing framed by a palisade. Through the gaps in the posts, they spotted a small fort.
Any banners upon it? Whose do you see?
Asked the queen.
There aren't none, your grace. Not one golden sun, not one silver lily.
Knock at the
Neve
gate.
gave the gate a few solid knocks with her shield. Moments later, a dozen armed men appeared atop the rampart. The one who led them wore a beard.
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia. At war with Nilfgaard, I ventured into these swamps.
Is there a war on? Hey, that's news. Certainly, but little concern to me. The name's Gimpy Gerwin, and I rule these lands.
Gimpy Gerwin.
Is that so? As conferred upon you by whom?
By me! Angren's a good bit larger than folk think. And no dukes or emperor's fingers stand to reach its every corner. Thus I just up and took this particular nook. Made it mine. So let's parley, Meve. One ruler to another. At the risk of being blunt, I don't care who wins this war. But I want to be in good standing with whoever does. So, I offer you a fire at which to warm your limbs. Also, a place at my table and beds for you to rest. On condition, you pledge to me one very small thing. To respect the sacred laws of hospitality.
Okay. I'll accept the invitation.
So be it. I do solemnly swear before the gods and my ancestors that we shall honor all the lords of hospitality.
Then you're most welcome inside.
The fort was simple, built of logs, covered with thatch. Oh, but inside, it was warm, dry. Hot, steaming dishes were piled upon platters, the tables beneath them bent from their weight. Smiles appeared on her soldiers' drained faces, and Meve's spirits were lifted at last. Gerwin proved a cordial host and eagerly shared both food and tales. He'd led a mercenary band, and they'd stumbled into Angren, discovered a land unclaimed by any feudal lord. He'd erected the fort, then united the surrounding villages under his very own rule.
The folk here are savage, defiant,
He said, sipping wine.
I keep them on a tight lead for their own good. Elsewise they'd slit your throat first chance they got.
Late that night, Meve went to see if her mare had been dressed. In the stable, she happened on a farmhand. Recognizing the queen, the man fell to his knees and averted his eyes. Meve noticed a strange object dangling from a rope around his neck. A human hand half rotted to the bone.
What? What is that?
I was going to say, this was going too good. It was going too good for something to not happen. What are we about to get into?
Me wife's hand, your grace.
Stammered the peasant.
Lord Gerwin caught her sneaking some grub. Scraps, really.
Oh, man.
Took her and told me to wear it, so I'd remember what happens when...
What's that
Meve
happening?
left the stable without uttering another word. She went straight to the servants' barracks. In the pale glow of her torch, she looked over the peasants, all terrified, all with fresh, bleeding wounds. The queen felt rage rise inside her.
Yep, we're gonna free.
The queen blew her horn. Lyrian soldiers filled the yard. They hastily donned their armor, strapped on their swords. Unsure of Meve's intentions, Gerwin's men likewise stood at the ready, weapons in hand.
Gerwin!
Roared Meve.
Get out here at once!
The stout mercenary stood at his window, glaring from beneath his furrowed brow.
I don't know what you think you're doing,
He called.
but I kindly remind you of your oath and the laws.
I've seen your laws. You're strict and they're cruel. So your rule will end now. Attack!
Here we go. Special rules shortened battle. Meve cursed her naivety. She should have noticed sooner. The deep neck scar on the servant opening the gates, the gouged eye of the elder who tended to the animals, the servant girls who averted their gaze in shame. The queen's sword hissed as she drew it from its sheath. Eliminate Gimpy. Optional. Extra cards. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go with that.
I didn't think a queen would so easily break her word. Freedom!
I don't know about that.
Awaiting your orders.
He locked them both down.
Catch! To arms!
You did the right thing. We should never turn a blind eye to others' suffering.
I smell a leak.
Cursed traitors.
This is just ridiculous.
An army's a waste of time for him like me.
They locked him. Damn it.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
This artist, reaping black-clad heads. The unworthy shall be punished. Sod it. Sod it all. This. One bullet's all I need.
See ya.
Remove this pile of manure from my sight.